And welcome back, everybody, once again. It's good to have you. As always, praise Yahweh. And today I want to go over Ishmael, who is referred to sometimes as the forgotten son of Abraham, as he was both blessed and cursed. He was illegitimately conceived of Haggai, the handmaid. And although there's a few different theories on why people think this, but Ishmael and his mother were harshly uh, rejected. Some think it's to absolve all evidence of the affair. Some say it's punishment from sin, holding a grudge, and others think she did it because it was necessary to protect Isaac in some way. Although the last one there is right, to protect Isaac, it doesn't say why, which is Ishmael was he was Arab. He was half Israelite, half Arab. He couldn't join the congregation. That was something that had to be done. Genesis 21:10 quotes Sarah, "Get rid of that slave woman and her son, for that woman's son will never share in the inheritance with my son Isaac." Although it's sad, it's not all bad for Ishmael, who was cursed to be the forgotten son, the underdog, a wild donkey of a man, which means mixed, to live in hostility with brothers and everyone. Ishmael, which means God will hear, had blessed Ishmael, who was also destined to be blessed. He called out and prayed to Yahweh, and Yahweh heard his pain, and he had blessed him and made him fruitful. Genesis 16:9 through 10. So go back to your mistress and submit to her. I will increase your descendants so much they will be too numerous to count. Ishmael was destined to be the father of the Arab nations. Genesis 6:11 and 20. Although blessed, he was cursed to be a wild donkey of a man who has his hand against everyone and everyone's hand against him. Even though they're not Israelites, they're like our distant cousins. They're the sons of Abraham, not Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, just Abraham. And I could be wrong, but from what I understand, they're they're not terrorists or hateful like they're portrayed in the Western liberal news. They're just being used. I do have a copy of the Quran. I haven't really read it all, but from what I've gotten is that it's the same thing with the Jewish. They think they're the Israelites. They think the covenant was removed and they have been given the covenant, which unfortunately seems plausible at face value only. Anyone who's read the books knows that's not what it says. The Israelites are of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not just Abraham. Although I don't think we should live together in the same nation, I do think that one day we might be able to live, side by side as friends. We have we have a lot in common with them, and I do admire the way they I do admire how they're loyal to God, how they can group together when they need to fight against a group of people or person who's doing something bad or whatever. They follow the laws and commands of their God, while we not not so much. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Sort of sad, sort of inspiring story. If you want to read the whole thing, it's somewhere in between Genesis 20 and 24. I admit I do fear being rejected by Yahweh, whether it's because I'm an English, Irish, and Italian mix, or I just wasn't good enough, which would be okay. Whatever he chooses is for the best. Alright, I will see you next time. Until then, praise Yahweh, and I am getting a few t-shirts in. Um, Adam is the Son of God, Luke 3:38 t-shirts. If you want any, email me at arcodeausuniversity@yahoo.com, and I'm only getting a few for the start, but if you want it, I'll take them in order, and we'll see you soon.